Inside the mind of a gentleman. What does a gentleman look for when he's vetting that special someone in terms of how she dresses, how she adorns herself? Does he look for the conservative look or does he look for the liberal look? Let's dive in and answer that question by looking at an experiment where 5 guys rank 5 women according to how they're dressed. Let's get it in. What's going on, folks? Granison Shines here with the League of Prestigious Gentlemen. In today's video, the reaction video, we're going to be reacting to the opposite video that we did the first go around. The one right before this one, we had 5 women rank 5 guys and how they're dressed. Now it's the guys' turn. They get to dress, or they get to address the women and how they're dressed and rank them from 1 being the best dressed and 5 being the least amount. Now, ladies, pay particular attention to this because this represents 5 different gentlemen, different ethnic groups, and they all have different likes, of course, right? Now, when it comes to a very specific guy, the gentleman, the one that you're probably looking for, we're going to dive, and I'm going to add some value here by telling you what a guy looks for and sharing what a guy looks for in terms for the long-term relationship. It might not be what you think. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive in. But before we get to that, I want to make sure that you understand what we do here at the League of Prestigious Gentlemen. Our whole entire mantra is making sure that we develop men with standards, skill sets, and self-leadership that's required to become a self-purpose, self-driven gentleman. And that is categorized in 3 of the areas that will never go away: personal, social, and professional. And that's what we're all about. So we have what we call the 12 pillars of life. Look at this graphic here. Today, in all of our content, all of our information, and I like to put it like this: these 12 areas will never go away for a man's life. These are the 12 areas where a gentleman should ultimately have success, a high degree of success and mastery. This video that we're going to be reacting to, of course, we're talking about how someone's dressed. So it's going to address the fashion issue. That's the third one in from the left, the fashion opportunity. But we're also going to increase our intellect. So if we look at not only the third one, but the 6th one, intellectual and mental leverage. That's why we do these videos. Now, my hopes is in terms of opportunity. When we say opportunity, I mean that you'll look at LPG to say, hey, I want to utilize them to help me get to be the man that I want to be. And therefore you're joining one of our programs. That's my whole goal. If I can reach one and then teach one, then we have done our service to the community. And that's our purpose. Our purpose is driven by men, young men, older men, and middle-aged men understanding who they are and ushering themselves into their purpose. Now, final opportunity that we're going to talk about here is we see here the first one on the right side, social calibration and influence. This whole series that we're doing right now is involved in what we call social calibration. And social calibration is an extremely important opportunity for us to leverage understanding how to work the room, how to read the cues in the room, and how to make sure that we can adjust our behavior on the fly. So when we're talking, this is superimposed over the whole entire opportunity of what we're going to be talking about. All right, now let's talk about today's experiment. Remember, we're talking about 5 guys who are ranking 5 women on how they're dressed. And what the opportunity here also for us to learn is, how does a gentleman think about the relationship that he wants to have with the woman in terms of how she adorns herself? How a woman dresses will represent the man. Also, how a woman dresses is how a gentleman thinks. How a woman dresses will also represent how she sees herself and how she respects herself. So as you see these 5 ladies, they're dressed massively differently in terms of their attire. And you'll see some of the nuances that the guys also portray. And now, here's the question. How do you think they ranked? Do you think they rank the same? The women rank themselves? Because they are going to do that. And then the guy ranks them. Do you think it was the same, or do you think it was massively different? Well, let's dive in and I'll start talking about this particular experiment. Here we go.
Not saying that it's not cute because you're rocking it, girl, fire, but I would be caught dead.
I mean, that's okay. You're entitled to your own boring opinion.
The intro shows the 5 different girls here. As you can see, already dressed massively different. So you can see here, look at how they're dressed. And then we're going to rank them again. They're not any in particular order right now, but first what they're going to do is rank themselves. And let's look at some of the nuances of how they rank themselves. Let's check this out.
Everyone looks good.
Yeah, we're all super cute.
Yeah, came with the fit.
Super cute.
Well, how do you guys want to start this off? How do we feel?
Yeah, come on, looking at me.
Okay, I'll go first. I'm inspired by Y2K. Like, I love Barbie. I better not be wearing these heels for nothing because my feet are numb. So I better be number one.
Here's a little psychological thing that us guys pick up on. Of the 5 women, who initiated the first conversation? The one that's probably that you would call the most out there based on how she's dressed. And then we can see that I would believe that she's one of the more extroverted ones. And then we'll talk about later on and identify who are some of the ones that are a bit more conservative, who are maybe a little bit more introverted. Let's continue on.
It's funny that you mentioned Barbie because as soon as I saw you, I was like, bomb Barbie. Like,
I
that was it.
That's everything I've ever wanted.
Okay, but I'm pretty sure this outfit is fire.
Yeah, no, I really like your outfit. It just like, it seems very like sustainable and like I've never seen that before. So this is a coffin purse, which is like super cute to me because I got it in a costume shop. I like my outfit a lot and I'm confident.
Now here's a question. If you were on the panel and you had to add yourself into one of the rankings, where would you put yourself? Where would you put yourself? I would think that most people, unlike some of the gentlemen, will put themselves as number 1. Now, if you remember here, they're supposed to be ranking themselves. And the other lady's talking now, but right into the type of purse she has and everything else. She's going to dive into a little bit more stuff, but kind of off the beaten path. But it's interesting to see the dynamic between how they're interacting with one another.
But I don't know, I'm too like, I guess shy to be like, okay, listen up, I'm number 1 and you're all gonna bow down. So I would put myself like middle to top. I think that my style can come off intimidating a little bit because it's like kind of dark and kind of opposite of my personality.
But I like the aesthetic. I like a bit of steampunk, a bit of Victorian with the corset. You've really committed to what you have with your outfit. I personally think I should be at least at 1 or 2 because I really am confident in my style.
She says she should be 1 or 2. Why not 1? Okay, maybe understand 2. Maybe only because the only reason why a person would put themselves as a lower rank is because they see someone else's style is better than theirs. Only reason why. Never mind the confidence. I'm talking about just the clothing. So most people, I know if I were on the panel, I put myself as number 1. But again, think about where you put yourself.
Yeah, that's kind of like this old Hollywood vintagey kind of style, and that's what I really enjoy. I wanted to showcase my style, and I wanted to see if anyone out there could relate to something that I could wear. The class.
We already see that she's way more conservative than 2 of the other ladies that just spoke.
Classic look isn't dead, and if you feel like you can rock it, then rock it.
Since I'm already at number 1, I'm gonna just stay here. I'm kidding. My fit, honestly, I was like, I don't know what pants to wear, so I decided not to wear any. Hence the camo. I definitely was thinking that I had to go above and beyond, thinking that this had to be the world's best outfit, but I had to step back and think like, what would I wear on a daily basis so that people can kind of get an idea of what I do wear. The bag specifically I got because it's black owned. I want to support black artists, black businesses, and all of that above.
It's just so well done. The colors just go
detail
so
there.
well together. You're definitely a streetwear girl.
Okay, I'll say number 1, number 2, number 3 in the plaid, number 4 coffin, number 5.
Now look at her ranking. She automatically took initiative because they have a limited time. They have to rank themselves, put themselves in order within 10 minutes, and then that's it. Then the guys come in and rank them. So she said, I'm going to stay at number 1. Confident. There you go. Confidence. When a woman wears clothing, she should feel confident. And it doesn't have to be, and you can see she's dressed very conservatively as well. Not showing any cleavage, not showing any skin anywhere at all except for the arms. Probably has less skin than number 3 as of right now in terms of how much is showing. Actually, she does have less skin. But either way, gentlemen, think about this, what we're seeing right here in the full capacity. And most of the time, we can already see someone and already make that decision. But let's continue on. I'm not going to reveal that just yet.
Y2K Barbie.
I mean, it's okay. You're entitled to your own boring opinion.
Don't get me wrong. It's really hard to just go, but I think,
I'm kidding.
not saying that it's not cute because you're rocking it, girl, fire, but I would be caught dead. Like, I would just be walking around like, don't look at me. Like, I don't know. It's cute, but not my taste. Totally.
You're gonna laugh when I say this because it's so like not normal, but I feel like my outfit today is so boring. So I feel like
I doubt that. I think she's saying it just for aesthetically pleasing in some whoever she's trying to please, but I can see that she is very drawn into the attention factor. And us guys, we look at that. If a woman is seeking too much attention, especially a gentleman. Now, some of the average guys are the normal guys that you ladies deal with. If you're a lady watching this video, you might have a guy that might look at how she's dressed and utilize that for a long-term relationship. Automatically, most gentlemen would disqualify her, just to let you know, just on how she's dressed out in the social arena. Most guys would position that maybe for fun, recreation, but not taking her seriously at all.
I kind of toned it down a little bit because I was like, maybe I shouldn't show up in like a full ball gown.
Our taste is like kind of similar.
We're in the same universe.
Yeah, like goth Barbie and then like regular Barbie. So I would put Haley first. I would put Issa second. I would put myself third. And then I would put Anna fourth, and I would put Lex fifth.
I put myself first without at risk of sounding arrogant. We've got Issa is 2, 3 is Celeste, 4 is Lex, and 5 is Haley.
Now you can see the number 1 and number 5, vastly different thought processes, and you can tell that just on how they're dressed. Number 5 put number 1 as number 5 when she ranked. Now number 1 put number 5 where she ranked. Now look how vastly different they are dressed. One very conservatively, the other very modern, very liberally, showing all kinds of things. She has to keep pulling her dress down. Our thought process, if this is a guy, I know my wife would never wear something out that she has to keep pulling down. I wouldn't even have to say, honey, no, you're not wearing that. Go change or whatever, because she would already know. Because certain women of certain status and class, that's what a gentleman looks for. We look for the poise, the class, the grace that a woman has, and how she's dressed. You can be classy and not have to show a lot of skin. I'll say that one more time. You can be very classy, very attractive, very alluring, and still not show a lot of skin like number 5. Most gentlemen will put number 5 in a different category, either no touchy, we're not even doing anything with her, or if he's just out to have fun for a night, that might be the girl that he chooses, because how she dressed says a lot about her mindset and her availability to see a higher status man and have that as a shoe-in for what they want to do together. Here we go.
Okay, so I would put myself in number 1. Of course, I think that this is just like the pinnacle of style. Definitely not to everyone, but for me, tacky queen over here. I would put Celeste number 2. I would put Issa number 3. I would put Lex number 4. And I would put Anna number 5.
Well, for me, I would put myself 1. 2, I would put Lex, because this is an outfit I would definitely wear as well, probably tomorrow. Like,
hit me up, I'll let you borrow it.
And then 3rd, I would definitely put Celeste. 4th, I would put Haley. 5th, I would put you, Anna, but I mean, it's just not my style.
Now that was a little bit different because she's also dressed pretty conservatively, meaning that she is showing a little bit more. She has a shirt that dips down. Talking about the zebra girl right here, the one that's talking. She has a shirt that's dressed dip down a little bit more. Gentlemen, that's fine, as long as it's not showing too low and everything's out there. But she's dressed fine. But again, it's a bit of a different flair, and they'll be talking.
I think you look really great in it, though. Yeah, I think I got the most 3s.
I got like 4, 5, and like.
Okay. I think
she
got second.
I'm not mad. This is like handmade, bro. Like that's another level.
I would move Celeste.
Yeah. I think she needs to go higher.
Am I fine here, or am I fine at 2?
I personally like you at 2.
How people see me, it's like you either love me or you hate me, and then 50-50, I'm just like right in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't want to be number 3, but like it makes sense.
I'm fine with this.
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm good with it.
I'll take it. I wasn't satisfied.
There's the rank. I'll back it up a little bit more, but there's the rank where the young lady had.
I mean, personally, that I was last, but
am I fine at 2?
I personally like you at 2.
How people see me, it's like you either love me or you hate me, and then 50-50.
There you go. That's the rank right there. This is how they rank themselves. Now the guys are going to rank them from that point on. All right, so let's go ahead and.
I'm just like right in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't want to be number 3, but like it makes sense.
I'm fine with this.
I'm fine. Yeah, I'll live with it.
I'll take it. I wasn't satisfied that I mean personally that I was last, but at the same time it said a lot about just our society and how we view fashion, and I did appreciate seeing that perspective, especially from other young people like myself.
Key component there, young people. If a gentleman is looking at a women who are significant, I wouldn't say significantly, but older than these young ladies here, I would say the oldest one here is still under 30, looks like, just from the facial looks. He's going to be still looking for somebody that's dressed more modestly, someone that has more clothing over, especially the more prominent parts of a woman, the thighs, the cleavage, everything else. So again, here's the rank, most and to least. So wasn't too happy about it, but I see why they did it.
Can you put on your earmuffs?
Here we go, the guys. Ranking the ladies now. Now, if you didn't watch the first video, yes, you saw it right. This one here, and the second one from the last there, he is wearing a skirt. He is a man, and yes. All right, enough said.
Well, we're gonna do this ranking.
Yeah, we're gonna do this ranking. Is one gonna stay at 1?
I think, right?
No.
Yeah.
No?
No?
Really?
No.
What? I think 1 flies.
Yeah, one's fine.
Okay, wait. Well, let's go down the line. See, like one thing or like a few things about each person down the line, and we'll keep doing that.
Yes. I would kind of like obviously pay attention to like the little details, and I think that's kind of what I'm judging my rankings off of. And I really like zebra print. Like I like everything that's put together. So I would keep her at number 1.
Can you show your purse? Can you? Yeah, that hits for me. That does it. You know, black owned brand. She flexing. I like it. She got the boots on. Like it's the intentionality, it's the style. It's it for me.
But I would put.
How do you know it was black owned brand first? Maybe, I mean, it might be. I'm just curious on how he know that from looking at a purse.
Zebra as second. It could have been like elevated with like bigger shoes, like platform shoes. The pants wouldn't hit the floor so much.
Okay.
I want to accentuate the pants.
Number 2 for me, honestly, like I like androgynous looks. I could wear that. Could wear that.
To each his own, but couldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. Barrettes and nail color. No,
Entire fit.
Yeah. It's so like clean. If you really like look at the details and thought that she put behind that outfit, it was so cohesive.
You know, I'm actually not a big fan of the pants.
Right.
I like everything else though.
Yeah,
the ones are cool. I like Barbie's outfit just because.
So who do you think the guys rank first? Watch.
Definitely stands out, like it definitely pops, and she fits it.
I don't like the dress personally. It stands out. I mean, like I'm standing out today too. Course, you know, I just really don't. I don't like the print. It looks like a photo.
Yeah. Okay.
So I would put her at 4.
The Barbie girl, she was super out there in my opinion. It was just more of like, okay, that's a little too much for me.
4, I really like that for some reason. Even though I wouldn't normally, like it's like attractive, and then with the like coffin purse and the rings and everything, I think it's cool.
The aesthetic of boots is.
One thing, ladies, inside the mind of a gentleman here, most gentlemen will not pick a woman that has colored hair like that. I'm not saying all, I'm saying most. Majority, I would say over 80%, maybe 85% of the gentlemen to settle down with a long-term relationship, inside a long-term relationship with a woman, would not pick someone that had blue colored hair like that. We're just more conservative than that. And the values that we have and where we are going and who we're talking to and who we're going to represent together in front of, all that matters. And so having different colored hair is not as attractive to most gentlemen.
This outfit is a lot better than Barbie's.
I wish there was like another glove.
Really? I think the glove kind of fits. Yeah.
I guess
it fits.
If you had 2 gloves, you'd be like, gloves are boring.
5. I saw her fit, and I was kind of like, I didn't think she was in it.
I thought she was a part of like the team.
Yeah.
She gives me like teacher kind of vibes.
Yes. It just looked too much like Mary Poppins for me, and I I just couldn't get into it. Like she could have added more.
Like a trench coat or something with that. Like,
that
like
would've been
add to that
That would've been
outfit.
play.
That's her style. She was saying like the vintage vibes.
Yeah.
So like it fits the vibe totally, and I understand what she's going for.
That's crazy because
Yeah.
you guys are coworkers. I would definitely think that he was gonna put her at 3 or something.
Nah, I thought it was gonna be number 1.
I felt like y'all would have
But you don't know what type of people. It was like,
The ranking.
I get it, but it also seemed like it was missing a little something for me.
I'm gonna put zebra at 2.
I would put zebra at 2 also.
I would put zebra. I
put
mean,
a 3.
at 2.
She has to be 2 then.
Okay, 2 then. So can we switch? You 2 switch. Rotate.
Look at that.
All right.
Barbie.
Barbie, I think black dress just did a little bit more. Who she reminds me of is Harley Quinn. That's what I was trying to think of the whole time. So yeah, I think these two should switch. Yeah, they can switch. Yeah, 2 switch. Are you guys cool with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good.
I'm all good with that.
I like this.
Yeah,
This
I
order.
think this is a safe order.
I think this is cool.
Yeah.
Now you can see even from a generational standpoint, all the guys, as you'll see a reveal here, also all the guys and all the ladies picked the same conservative one as number 5. Let's take a look at it right here. Now that's how the guys rank them. See some similarities there? That's how the guy ranked them. There are 2 that are very, very similar. Watch it as they see the comparison. There we have it right there. You can see that we have the actually only one spot that's the same, and that's the conservative one. The 2 in the front, 1 and 2, blue shirt and the zebra print, pretty much just 1 degree over as well as the other, but they all rank. The conservative one is number 5. So what does it tell you about today's modern gentlemen, how they look at how people are dressed? If the conservative is a very much so a choice, but it's also an opportunity for the guy to really start vetting the woman and understand, I can take that part of how she's dressed. Now, of course, you're going to see how she's dressed over time. And how she's dressed over time is going to reveal to him through the vetting process, going through the 7 gates. Gate number 1 is the attraction, the looks. And understanding that the clothing has also portrayal of certain value. Does she value herself? That's what we look at. That's what we think. That's what we're thinking about. Does she value herself enough and she has enough perceived value within herself? Her self-worth is high that she doesn't have to dress in a very scantily clad fashion, in a very more modern woman fashion. So this is what a guy's thinking about when we see women dressed the way they are dressed. It's very apropos to understand that the mindset of a gentleman is going to be more on the conservative side, the values, the standards, and everything else that comes along with it. But a woman that he's going to choose by his side is extremely important because he's going to be going to different events from a professional standpoint. He's been going to different events from a social standpoint. And then from a personal standpoint, he also has his own likes, his own desires that he likes to see in terms of how his woman adorns herself. All right, folks, Granison Shine signing out. I hope you enjoyed this video. And stay tuned for more reaction videos. Again, take a look at the LeagueOfPrestigeGentlemen.com website. Make sure you follow us on all these social media platforms. Until next time, see you later. Bye.